All right, we're back. Back for another day of fun. I'm going to take it very easy today. There is absolutely no point in going after anything crazy. We're not going to be trading for 4 or 5 days, so you don't want to go into a long break like that with a bad day. It's just going to eat you alive. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try to not go in with a big win either. Just going to wait and see if we get a setup. Yesterday, it looks like had we been a little more patient, we would have taken money out of that trade that we were in, but I killed it at a small loss, basically break even. It was $7 because I couldn't sit here anymore. It was already after 11, and I didn't want to put a trade on that I would need to manage, which I really try to let either the stop or the take profit get hit. And as long as there's a trade on, I'm not going to be able to focus on anything else throughout the day. But after 10:30, we came down and ran some lows from earlier, and we got in on this fair value gap, I believe. One of these little pullbacks I think we got in. I don't remember where it was, but we were only risking like 15 points. It was only one micro, so it was like around $30 total. But we kept bouncing off of that fair value gap on the 30-second chart for a while. And I ended up getting out on one of these for minus $7. Not a big deal. My target was up in the 60s. I think it was somewhere around there. But obviously you can see the trade did work out. And that's all I'm looking for, is waiting for a higher time frame swing low or swing high to be violated, and then look for a smaller, like 30-second or 1 minute fair value gap, indicating that we're going to reverse there. This did run up quite a bit. Not too much. It's not that much for Nasdaq, only 50 points. And then the Nvidia earnings or whatever came out, and then that happened. But the trade clearly worked out. I had no reason to get out. I had a stop in place. I really should have just left it and then closed my charts and checked it at the end of the day. But another reason why I need to program a strategy so I don't have to even sit here and do this. And I gave up money because my patience wouldn't allow me to sit here any longer. So yeah. I feel good. Like, I don't know, I don't have any emotions towards this trade yesterday. I'm not mad that I got out. I'm not like disappointed that I missed it. It's just whatever. Like, yeah, I picked a setup and it happened to work yesterday. So we didn't hold on to it. Hank, how's it going? Good to see you here. I know you can't always make it, but that's all right. So let's try and see what's going on here. Yesterday at 10:30 came down into this like 50. I'm sure there's other time frames that we were respecting stuff on, but nice fair value gap on the 15-minute plus sweeping that low. And then that's where we took our trade, and it came up a little bit. Then the earnings, which went down first, barely sweeping the lows, and then made higher highs from the 1030 on range. And now we're just slowly creeping up. As Hank said, we are grinding higher, but don't trust it. I definitely don't. But we'll just mark out swings and see how it reacts there. That's all I'm doing. Nothing special. We could just consolidate today with the Thanksgiving like weekend and stuff. I don't know. Took out this day high, right? Yeah, I think we had that marked out yesterday. So we've already taken that out. After that, if we were going to run higher, we'd be going after that high up there. I'm going to put that new day opening gap on here again. Because yesterday, I know we've already traded through it, but yesterday we kind of respected some areas. It's just very odd that at the open we just stayed in here, and I don't know. That's weird, right? That it's, I guess you could draw any line through the market and you can find something to trade off of. But yeah, just slowly grinding up, and we'll just be patient and see. I think I need to wait till 10 again, 10 10. Ever since I started implementing that again, we've been doing much better. New hat, Zendy. Well, it's a new hat on stream, but this hat is old. But I love it. And what's up? Lido Lorello is just dropping some technical analysis bombs in the chat. A 1 day 6 to 9% drop would be pretty insane. I need to shut this window because it's getting cold in here. All right, we're ready. We got our salted coffee and prepared to sit and watch the bore fest that Nasdaq has been lately. Are you, Lorella, are you planning on capitalizing on these moves? How certain are you? We also have these highs, which on the 5-minute, it was pretty, I guess those have already been, these are all kind of equal. That one already kind of took it out. So, I mean, I could see us going up there and hitting that again. Very nice. I hope it works out for you. You'll have to keep us updated. I need to keep this here. Is anybody planning on traveling the next few days? We have a drive this evening, and I'm not really looking forward to it. Don't they have like a consistency rule or something? And I think that's why they limit payouts for the first 3 months, so that way people can't get lucky. But you can get lucky and build your account, but you can only take out a portion of it, which I'm assuming is just based on their business model and how much they can afford if everyone did that. But say you just got a funded and then had a massive accidental win, you're not going to be allowed to take all that out anyways. You would need to sustain that for several months. And the chances of people doing that are very slim because people are then going to chase that. And then they'll end up losing 8,000 when they made accidentally 4,000 on a day. So I really don't think they're too worried, or any of the prop firms are too worried. They know that people can't handle trading and they keep chasing it. So they've already got all that crap built into their rules, all of them. All right, let's see what she wants to do today. Hey, Michael. I'm just going to wait till 10 before I even mark stuff out because there's no point. I mark out highs and then I see it happen, and then that just gets me to want to take like a trade when I need to wait till 10. So no point in watching how it behaves at certain swings if I'm not even planning on capitalizing off of it. So when we get closer to 10, then we'll look at what we're doing and decide from there. Yeah, that's the plan, Michael. I'm planning on taking it pretty easy, just one micro again. I went into this week not wanting to risk a short week, a holiday week. I wasn't sure how the markets were going to move. We had some decent moves on Monday. Then yesterday was boring, and who knows what today's going to bring. But I also just don't even want to be trading manually on it, if I'm honest with you. So Hey, Delta. Delta, what's up with these? Close your eyes and buy. You should just trade the Dom if I don't know if I have that. Yeah, just trade the Dom if you're not gonna bother looking or put this on like some weird the hell is this? Let's trade this. What the hell is this? Tic-tac-toe? I've never clicked on that or seen it. What's the strategy for this? Alito, I'm sure you probably know. Oh, we got a bunch of X's over here. I guess we should buy because these X's went higher than these O's. What the hell is this? I was expecting to see something weird over here, but I've never clicked that before. I love the looks of these, but take me a while to get used to looking at that as a candle or whatever. It looks like it's making a maze. That one looks kind of cool though. I like the aesthetic of that. I like that a lot actually. How I don't understand how it's creating these though. Yeah, it looks like snake. That looks pretty cool though. Oh yeah, that would be real fun, Delta, just watching me start losing money every day. See what else I really like that Kagi. Trying to see if there's any like yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Every time it creates a lower square, you just buy. I mean, some would lose obviously, but if you just took a couple points out of it, but we're also trending up, so yeah, on this trend down, you just start losing all your well, then you just reverse it. The Renko one looks pretty cool too. I like that. It's like 80s. Heiken Ashi. That's pretty gnarly. Whoa. This one just looks like the volume thing. That one looks awesome. Yeah, who would have thought we'd be ripping up? The last few days have been nothing. We should have bought the X's. I mean, the X's were clearly in control. Damn. What was the other one? I'm gonna Kagi. I really like Kagi. I need to figure out how to trade that. Oh, I think Kagi is a I don't know. Okay, back to candles. This is stupid. Was that high? What, 6.4? Yeah, that's that high I had marked out. We have a daily volume imbalance right here too. I didn't notice that. And oh no, that's not a fair value gap. Thought it was. I think we can treat all this as a fair value gap though because of that that daily imbalance. Or that's just an end dog, right? When we have a big run up like this, I never like I have no problem shorting this if we have a setup up here. Then I don't know if I would hold it for the lows or if we're just going to come back to the midpoint of the run up or OTE. We did go right up a little bit past the new day opening gap. That is a okay, yeah. Why didn't I spot that before? Look at the monthly. Came right up to the midpoint, eh? The high is right here. It's hard to see because that red line. Came up to the midpoint of the monthly wick. A little bit past, which is fine. And a new day opening gap. I think a short around here would be warranted. You don't have to go for like a lot of points, but just something. It's probably, there's no really, it's a little fair value gap here, but we need to wait. Oh man. I should probably just wait to get on until 9:45 if I'm going to continue waiting until 10. I think if we come down here before 10, then longing would be the play. However, if like right around 10 we're making new highs, then we displace lower, then we could short it. Is that something I've been missing? Just when you have a run up, if it comes down here, if we're down here around 10, just expect it to run back up to the high for the silver bullet. So I had a notification, Jeremy. I'm not sure if anyone else trades ES. I know like Alito watches it and stuff. I have a YouTube shows I can gift like memberships. I don't know if it just goes to random people, but I'm gonna click it and see what happens. It says I can gift 5 now. Does it just go to random? How does that work? Did these just go to random people? Were you in Delta? I have no idea what this is. Oh, look at that. What in the hell is this doing? Ben. I mean, it's only free for 1 month. You don't have to keep it for next month, but now you're eligible for the giveaway next month, I guess. Look at that. Should I buy that? Or are we going to run for the lows? Probably should have taken that short up there. It was around a bunch of things, but we didn't. Two entries on 30-second chart. Nice, Jeremy. I mean, right now, I don't really have anything to offer for the members only, but you get a little rat egg that if you decide to stay, then it grows up over time. But yeah, I think most people hand those out because then they offer extra things for members, and then they're trying to get people to stay signed up over time. I'll just give away more free ones next month, I guess. I don't know how many they give me to give away for free. I love that I can hear that in your voice, Ben. Rad egg goes off. Yeah, if you stay joined, it evolves over time. Let me see if I can pull it up. Jesus, Delta, you might just have to let that thing go out in the wild. What is this doing? So right, if someone longed that and they didn't have a stop loss, they just kept adding, they are royally screwed. I'm gonna zoom into this real quick for a second. Yeah, with the memberships, I made these little I think they turned out pretty good. I made these little icons. I think they look freaking awesome. And I suck at designing stuff, but I was just using like the Photoshop generative AI. Start with a little egg, then it cracks and there's like a little rat in there, and then a younger rat, and then I think in my eyes like a teenager, young adult and then an adult rat with a with a suit, and then this is the rat lord at the end. I thought they looked pretty freaking cool. Hey, no problem, Umar. Like I said, I don't really have anything to offer memberships right now except for this first month. Tyler, you just missed I gave away 5 random ones. I think I can do 5 more. Yeah, I'll do 5 more and then whoever grabs them can grab them. Um Took out lows, created a fair value gap. It's not 10 yet though. We're just gonna have a million members in here. But anyone who's a member has a chance to win next month's. Tyler, you might be able to buy your hat. I think you have to claim it, Prada. See, like Tyler just claimed it, or does it go to a random person? I don't know how it works on your guys' end. I didn't even know how it worked on my end. I should have waited to give those away till next month. That way, anyone who got the free one was starting on the rat egg, and then all the people who started were on the next phase. If anyone wins, anyone who just was gifted a membership and anyone who was gifted a membership for free just now, and if you win next month, I better see you sign up for real. Do we want to buy that? Prada, just keep well, Ben's in there. Mark those names down, they don't qualify. Do we want to buy that? It's 10. Yeah. This thing looks like it. I mean, I think we keep going down. Maybe we'll short it if we come up into that gap. This is small, relatively small risk. We'll just put our stop up here. $50. Oh, we're in. I have no idea like what I'm aiming for. Like, are we just gonna go down this whole thing? London lows, that's a good idea too. Oh yeah, that's way down there. That's what I was just saying. Nice, Tyler. I'm glad you had a day of not doing anything. I need to put this up here though. Um Sitting on your hands all day is hard, but it shows that you can have self-discipline. So I'm proud of you for doing that. Still laughing at Alito saying I messed up by giving away membership. I just saw that's I think every month I can give them away, so I don't know. All right, we've got, I mean, that's a pretty clear liquidity run, right? I could see us coming back up into the 5-minute. We are continuing to displace down. Yeah, Tyler, you have been oddly quiet the last couple days. I hope it wasn't because you were attacked a week ago. Oh, Zendy, come on. I can if you guys want, I'll we can do the giveaway just for people who were members before today. Everyone's going to start fighting. Maybe this was a bad idea. Sorry, Colby. Look, well, here's the deal. I was only doing the giveaway for members for the first month. After that, it's just going to be open to subscribers. So, yeah, it just goes away. You get that rat egg for the first month, and then like if I were to turn on members only only chat, then you could chat still, but I haven't used that. But then in a month it just goes away. Then you're back to the normal rat eggless chatter that you are. We'll figure something out. I had like 7, I think. 7 or 8, John. I can look at there's a list. There's a list in there that shows the dates that people signed up so I can see who signed up before today. But now the problem is what if somebody signs up for real tomorrow? That's going to be hard. I wonder if I can distinguish. Maybe we'll do 90% of the giveaway to people who were signed up before today. 10% goes to somebody new. I don't know. You guys are just gonna have to deal with whatever I decide. That's just gonna be the end of that. There's not gonna be. I don't want to hear it. We're here to trade and make money. Yeah, it's looking like that, Zendy. It's looking like that. And if everyone's gonna fight over it, you're here for the Rat Lord lottery. That's it. Again, another office reference for people who watch it, but the manager on there gets a bonus for the team doing well. and he was going to buy something for the office, but the staff couldn't all decide on one thing. They were all fighting. And then so he ends up just spending the money on himself, which is hilarious. Oh, is Matt Long? Some days he likes to use stops, some days he doesn't. Where is that old dirty VWAP at? Desmond. I think I added a D on the end. Had some free rat eggs to give away for Thanksgiving. I don't know how you guys claim. I don't know how you guys are claiming these memberships. What was it, random? Because Prada didn't get one either, and I know. I think my boy Prada wanted one, but it didn't. I think it just goes to random people. But that's weird. It sat there with one to give away, and it didn't go to anybody. What? I have 5 more. How many can I keep giving away? Oh, lucky recipients selected by YouTube. Yeah. Sorry, Prada. Interesting. I mean, I guess I could click it again if it shows I still have 5. Feel like everyone is getting a little. They don't want one. I don't know if there's still any more that are available. Can't give away. I mean, I've already given away more free ones and they were paid. So now I kind of feel bad. I just screwed the people who paid. God damn it. Why you guys got to do this? I'm just out here clicking buttons. Alexo, yeah, you got one. Look at that. Damn, I wasn't thinking about it. I really should have waited till next month after these first people signed up and they would have all had different icons. I didn't think about that. I think I messed up. Alito, stop. Hey Palmetto, what's going on? We're just chilling. Yeah, I failed to overthink this time. Can I take them away? That would be a dick move to go and just take all the rat eggs away from everybody. Oh man, I'm saying way too much. No more, no more, no more speaking of the members. Jeremy, I was thinking the same thing. I almost said I'll just go ban everybody who just got one. It's a good sign. Look, as soon as we got in, we start going sideways. We're dropping. A little quick pullback, start dropping. We get in sideways. Like it never fails. That's frustrating, Delta. We get a bullish fair value gap. I'll probably just get out on the 32nd. I know we had one back here, but I didn't take it obviously, and then we ran down past it. So I think we stay. I think we stay in. That would be nice, Tyler. That would be real nice. Oh, fail. I see. Fail to displace above the previous day high. So now maybe we go down and attack that low. So you're saying I need to hold till there? Palmetto, I was playing music. The first music we had was a little I think it was Delta who said it was a little porny. Some sections of the track started to feel a little porny. So then I went and found a different track that says it was copyright free. It says it was like Creative Commons, but then they still would copyright strike my videos, which wasn't a negative thing. It's just that they could get like they could make money off of it or something, or like share ad revenue, and I don't want to share the ad revenue with it. Like it wasn't a negative thing. It was just like if that video ever generates money, they can get a portion. I was like, I'd rather just I think it's better to just leave it with no music, and then if you guys want to open up a second video or a second or like audio, just put it on low and listen to whatever you want. return of Rat Lord trades the return of the suck zone. And plus, I've read stories where people had a track that said it was Creative Commons, said it was copyright strike free, like they weren't getting any strikes, and then like years later, the artist turns on or goes and copyrights it, and then all the videos that had it are now striked, and like I don't think it's worth it to even risk that. So if you're bored and you're sitting in silence when I'm not speaking, put some put some music on. I'm gonna have to put user in timeout for these messages. The things you guys come up with. I'll get like removed from YouTube or something. They might not like that. I am a little nervous being in a short like this low. Like I don't know if we're gonna this quick run up grabbing liquidity and quick displace down. I mean, I guess we keep going, but I'm like in the middle of that whole move. Yeah, maybe they're just vacuuming. I feel like if I'm willing to risk 78, I need to at least hold for that one way or the other. Yeah, that's a possibility, Tyler. That one's a little dark. It's a little dark. Well, if you're vacuuming up a dead or alive rat, I would think they'd all just end up dying, right? That's too dark, man. We have all these little rat eggs in chat, and now you're talking about vacuuming them up. All right, so we have this order block and a fair value gap on the 3-minute. I mean, this should hold, right? 2-minute looks decent. I really don't want to see that displacement stay. This candle needs to trade down, I think. Where's McLovin at? Are you out, McLovin? Are you out there? I can't remember. Did you? Can't remember if he said anything. Yeah, I'm not liking the look of this. Low, high, lower, low, and now we're displacing up. If we don't get stopped out and we come back to this order block, I could reverse my position, getting out for a much smaller loss, and then potentially looking to move back up. I think that would be a decent call. Ideally, we don't sweep the highs, though. At the same time, we could still respect this minute. Maybe not. All right. Can we come back to get into here? I think we reverse right here. We just have to, it needs to come back though. I don't want to get out and reverse right here. Then I'm risking a ton of points. Come on. If I was real crazy, I could just exit now, short it, ride it down a little bit, then buy, then ride it up. But I don't know if it's going to do it or not. Sucks when I see a low, high, lower, low displacement. And then if we don't get an entry, that's a bit frustrating. that close enough or not? I really think it comes back there at the least. Come on, a little closer. All right, we'll get out and then we'll buy or stop. I guess we could put it down here. So basically risking the same amount that we were just in. But I like that setup. I mean, that's my favorite setup right now. Creating lows, short-term high, lower low, displacing up. The displacement that took out the low displaces past the little swing high. That's my favorite thing to happen. I'm tempted to almost go into 2 contracts, but at this, like, I'm more motivated to be working on like an automated trading system, not taking manual trades. So I'm just trading live to buy time until I can get something in place to start using that. And I plan on using that to trade this account with this money that's in here once that's back tested and proven. So I need to preserve this account as much as possible. But that's where I'm at. Now, I think we could go all the way for those highs, but an exit would be up in this general area. But I almost think that this goes towards the highs again. That was a good plan, eh? Gave up $11 so we could do that. If this works out, it's a pretty damn good move, if I do say so myself. Can't get too cocky. We need this to work out. I could probably move my stop up. Like if we come back down here, like we shouldn't go beneath this order block right here, right? What's 50% of that? So we should stay in that general area. But I could probably move my stop to beneath this swing, right? I need some ICT opinions in the chat. Worst case that happens is we limit our day to a $20 loss day. And like I just got done saying, I'm just trying to preserve this account until I can get an automated bot going. The swing low, or that swing that was just created, Umar. I think as these keep forming, I should keep moving my stop. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Umar. Like I could have probably added and then moved stops to there. Probably Joseph. Probably. I mean, we're up 30 points. See if we can get a little push up into around 100, the 100 level right here, and then maybe just kill it. I'm not trying to, like I just said, I'm just trying to preserve this account. I don't really care to keep manually trading it. But at the same time, this really is set up prime to go after those highs. I could just put a stop up there. And is there any way to change it so it starts trailing after you're in? If we get a displacement up, I'll move my stop beneath this 1 minute order block. Bagel warped. Oh, I forgot to look at the 1 hour. Oh yeah, look at that. Quickly come down, hit that, and then we rip right back up and just continue this insane run. So you're saying I should hold? This is where I was thinking about exiting. Just gonna take it. That was my initial thought of exit. So Tyler, every time you send a message of your analysis, you need a little disclaimer automatically underneath each one, like a little like the signature on an email. All right. I'm pretty satisfied with that, especially because we recognized, hey, this isn't going to keep going down. We've got a incredible setup going on. I was very tempted to add 2 contracts there because that's how much faith I have in that specific setup. The fact that we didn't just freak out and exit and jump in, like that's a pro move right there, right? That's a pro move that the setup formed, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna keep going long. Don't freak out. Wait for the pullback because that's where the entry would be on this setup. Get out at break even and reverse and ride it up. That's a pro move. I really think I could have added 2. I mean, obviously I could have added 2 because it went up, but it's not a bad day. Kept our calm. We waited. Market just toying with us back here. We didn't quite get the 1-to-1 we wanted on that, but that's okay. I'm very happy with that. I am like 70% confident that this just keeps trending up to take out that high without ever coming back to this low, I just am not willing to sit through that the day before a holiday and stuff like that. So I prefer to preserve my emotions and just take that thanks, Tyler. Um I'm just proud that I did that. Usually when I get in a position, I'm like Alito says, I'm married to it and I am stubborn and just leave it no matter what. But seeing a setup form indicating that we're reversing and then waiting to get out instead of freaking out and exiting and jumping back in, because I could have very easily we shorted here on this run up. I could have easily been like, oh no, I need to exit, and then taken a huge loss, reversing, then have to deal, look at that. Then we got to deal with that. No one wants to deal with that. So now I just reversed. I getting along, and then we deal with all this drawdown. We deal with all this drawdown. Look, you guys, no one, we don't want to. So I waited for it to form, and then we got out. We waited for the break even, reversed, rip up. Umar, you don't know how Thanksgiving works? I gotta adjust how I sit here with you guys. I sit forward and like down, and my neck is killing me. Thanksgiving works by everybody is off, so families just get together and cook the same meal, and everyone eats. And then, in my experience, everyone gets into some stupid argument, and then everyone goes home, taking their leftovers with them, and then everyone either watches football or waits to go shopping. Yeah, Prada, that's why I told you guys yesterday I'm not really maybe that's why I don't really like holidays, cuz in my experience every holiday is a family argument. But my family's a little broken, so I'd be interested in watching rugby. This year I kind of got I was never really into American football. I watched a few games. I have always liked watching the Super Bowl, at least just because the stakes are higher. Um, but this year I did get back into American football. Been keeping up with those Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know if anyone here watches football, but I started this year, and I'm not typically a football or sports person. Historically, no, Delta, but this year I have been, and everybody in my personal life is very confused. My wife is like, I don't know you anymore. You're watching hours worth of football games on Sunday and Monday nights when I never cared about it. But hey, you got to give it to those Eagles. They have been killing it. They've had some really bad plays on a lot of games, but they've been doing good. That's what I was thinking too. I think that was the highest probability to get out right there. I mean, if we're going to continue lower, this is where we would hit to turn around. We very well could. I mean, the market can do whatever it wants, but we could very well start doing this crap before we go up, go backwards in time. Um, but we're scalpers. All right, gentlemen, it's time. It's going to be a long weekend. I'll see you all on Monday. I think there's like trading on Friday. I don't know, but I'm not even opening the charts. No turducken for me. That's absolutely disgusting. You guys have a safe holiday weekend. If you aren't having a holiday this weekend, have a good weekend and the rest of your week. Trying to think of anything else. I need to figure out how to right my wrong for giving away free members. dealing with the giveaway crap, but we'll figure something out. We'll make sure everyone's happy. Ben, you have a good one. I'm sure I'll talk to you or I don't know. I'm not gonna have time to play any today because I got to be getting ready between work, getting ready to leave, and then we drive this evening. And no games until at least Saturday. So I'll catch up with you two later. John, I have a list that shows who is how long people were members for. So we'll figure something out. Okay, anyone who's a new member today, don't be disappointed if I decide to only pick from that. I really think I should only pick from those first 7 members for the giveaway in December. You'll have your chance in January if we decide to do that. I don't know, but now my head's starting to hurt thinking about it and I'm stressed. You guys have a good week and talk to you guys later.